What you done? I be in the break room. I be in the break room. Bet I'm in the break room. What you done? What you doing? Like, what we doing? I be in the break room. I be in the break room.
Big Bink's Break Room Podcast. This is the fastest growing podcast, and we invite you to join the discussions with us. Look, it ain't no rules in the break room. This is where you let your feelings be known and your thoughts be heard. Think about it. At the job, in the break room, that's where everybody let loose, kick it, and be themselves. So that's what we want you to do. Let loose, kick it, be you in the break room. This is our platform to help move the culture forward together with our knowledge, experiences, which can influence and strategize to make a difference. But sometimes that require a little ratchetness, a little arguing, and being open-minded. Spread the word about Big Bink's Break Room Podcast. Follow us on all social media. Let loose, kick it, be you, and let's hop into today's show. This is Big Bink's Break Room Podcast.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Man, hold up. Yeah, it is. Man. On a Wednesday.
A Wednesday.
Hump day, that's what they call it. Somebody smashed somewhere. Somebody smashed Big Bink, Tony Scott and Action Jackson. Y'all doing?
It's a Wednesday.
It's Wednesday.
I've had an interesting day.
Yeah.
So I was looking at some seeing what's going on around the world, and this Kanye story kept popping up. Him and Kim, they getting that divorce, and so she is supposedly getting another mansion somewhere in the hills that's hidden, and they made it a point in the article to say hidden. Say it's good for the kids. I don't know what that means, but obviously Kanye ain't gonna be living there. But what they need a mansion for? Are you kidding?
That must be nice to just, say,
go from one mansion to another.
You know what? We leaving this house. Come on, kids. Let's go get this mansion. We just gonna get a whole nother mansion.
Well, I talked to her and she said, asked me for my advice, and I said, let's go get the hidden one, baby.
That's what it is. Evidently, yeah. Because they talk about
must be nice.
Yeah, they talk about getting it, and she'll be starting her new life. And I guarantee you, those athletes, they lined up. They trying to get their first crack at. What was that dude she married? She married somebody from the NBA. It lasted about 2 hours. Remember?
Oh, that's the light-skinned guy. Is he white or is he a light-skinned black guy?
Wasn't it Chris
Humphries?
He's one of them black white dudes.
Yeah.
Chris Humphries. She'll get somebody else, yeah.
Oh, absolutely, she gonna get somebody else. Are you kidding me? They're like a turnstile. Everybody get their turn. You know what I'm saying? Like I like when she went with Reggie Bush. Did she go with Reggie Bush?
She did.
Do not talk about my future wife like that, man. I'm I have to stop you right there. Do not talk about my girl like that.
Get a number, bro. Get in line. I have my number since 15.
But that is amazing how why she got to be all that? Why she made that video long time ago.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He living in the past. She is not.
I ain't said nothing about the video. What y'all talking about? I ain't said nothing.
But you said she a turnstile and
she's a change woman. She's a mom now.
But when was she being passed around? I don't recall a time where she was being passed around. The worst thing I've ever heard is that she made the video with Ray J, and after that she had boyfriends. She dated Reggie Bush. Then she dated this Chris Humphries dude, married him. So at what point was she being passed around?
Well, you just said it. She went with Ye. She went with Chris Humphries. She went with Ray J. She went with Reggie Bush.
But that's not passed around. Well, you talked to the girl at Fox. You talked to some other girls. Then it was the lady at Jamie's Rhythm. Then you married Mo. You ain't been
wrong. That was the bus that just went by.
the borrowed man, damn that.
She threw you right
but you not borrowed, like you not passed around. You just You
Well, I
was
was
just,
fast around at those other times. Yeah, I was.
but you was just dating. Like you wasn't. I was gonna say you wasn't the hoe.
What Willie D say? Let a hoe be a hoe.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying. You really wasn't it. But
She's the female that loves to be hated. I'm sorry. She loves
well,
to be hated.
why? She was just dating.
Yeah, she was just dating. She's no more. She's no. And I'm co-signing with Shani on this one because it's like she ain't no different than Miss Harvey right now. She's just dating out there, just dating out there, living her life, and it's
Who's
like
Miss Harvey?
Lori Harvey
Lori Harvey, who's
with Steve Harvey's stepdaughter.
That has she's just in a date mode, and at that time you gotta remember Kim was young. When I was young, I didn't have no stoplights either. Everything was green light. I was go.
That's what it is.
Yeah, I was straight go. There wasn't no stoplights when I was in my young age. None.
I think she's a nice young lady.
Yeah, I do too.
I think Stuart just said it best. She in demand and she know it. So I'll agree with that too. She's still the most envied woman on the planet. I think she just hit 40 or finna hit 40 or.
Oh, she did?
I think she just turned 40, I think.
Ooh, that's a good age.
Because the oldest kid is what, like 8 now? 8 or 9?
I don't know, but I mean, why does everybody envy her?
Yeah, I don't
She
know
got what
about
everybody wants.
Which is what?
Fame, money, leverage, power,
looks.
infiltration.
I mean, she does. I
say role model.
I think she looks good, but like, I don't know. I mean, her body is. I wouldn't want her body unless I could get it naturally, but I wouldn't want it the way she got it.
I thought all that stuff was real. I mean, she done got it pumped up pretty good, you know, with all her boyfriends. You know, she got some good lineage there. Probably got shaped up.
Yeah,
you'll be amazed. You'll be amazed how continuous sex shape you up.
Real, not real. The girl is attractive. 40's a good age. Tell him, Stu. Stu on here said 40's good. That's prime right there. She is there.
I think she was pretty even before she did all the stuff.
Oh yeah, of course.
Before she did the stuff to her face, the stuff to her body. She's always a pretty woman, pretty girl. Kind of like how I feel about Wendy Williams. It's like she didn't need all that plastic surgery. She was already attractive. She was already a pretty woman.
Yeah, same way about Lil' Kim. Lil' Kim was very sexy when she was younger, and now it's like, oh man.
Yeah, I ain't mad at her mama. I ain't mad at Chris for doing the marketing that she did. I have 2 girls that are beautiful, that are drop dead gorgeous. They are smart, and people like them. So you think I'm about to just hide them in the house? I'm not going to encourage them to make any videos, you know.
They's good, they's kind, they's important.
Yeah, but listen, hey, the Carly and Kaylee thing with BJ about to be popping.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah, I mean, she did a good thing with the momager thing because now they set for life, though. You know what I'm saying? It's
absolutely.
Like, yeah, they set for life. I ain't mad at the mom at all.
Set up, the grandkids are set up, so I ain't even mad at that. I'm trying to holler at Chris so I can get some tips on, you know, what to do.
How to momager.
Yeah, how to momager.
I'm pretty sure they getting some of that OJ money too on the side.
No, OJ ain't got no bread.
Well, I mean, they were pretty good because they started with the what's the name of the show? Keeping Up with the Kardashians. They opened their first business for the family, and then after they started Dash, it was called Dash.
They started DoorDash?
No, not DoorDash. The name of their store was called Dash.
Oh,
yeah, it was called Dash. And then from there, all of the girls started their own companies. I mean, like, I ain't mad at them. I'm not mad at that model.
No, it's before that. They were like the first really socialites on the social media. Because remember, it was Kim,
Paris Hilton.
Paris Hilton, and Lionel Richie's daughter. What's her name? She was in Nicole.
Nicole, yeah.
Nicole, yeah. They were the first really like social media like superstars. I mean, because everybody was following them on social media.
What you moving around? What you moving?
Sorry about that.
Yes.
I had to. The keyboard thing kept popping off. I was trying to put it back, but we good now.
Yeah.
You know,
they were the first ones. So it's like that was a really big claim to fame, because I remember everybody used to be on them all over the place on social media. When social media was just starting to get its legs. I mean, they were all over.
I need to see if we can find some of those old videos.
Wendy and Kim K in the same bracket, because before Wendy had all the plastic surgery, she was an attractive woman. Like now, like sometimes I feel bad for her, all the jokes that, people say, oh, she looked like a man. She didn't look like that. Like she looked like a pretty woman, just a regular old woman. And then she went and got her boobs done and some other stuff done because of self-esteem reasons. So that's why I put them in the same bracket, because Kim, I don't know that Kim did it for self-esteem reasons. I don't know, because I don't know her backstory. But Kim didn't need that. She was already a pretty girl without it. Yeah, some women need it.
Yeah, so
need it, but they don't. Robert Kardashian always had that lawyer money even before the OJ, and their dad was a trial attorney.
Yeah, he was a power attorney.
He was already making, money. So Chris was and then she went from Chris to. Bruce. She went from Robert to Bruce.
Yeah,
OJ was in there somewhere.
Yeah, but OJ ain't got no money right now. Any money he gets, it goes to the Goldman family.
I'm just talking about. That's funny. I'm just talking about the connection with Chris. That's what Chloe came from.
Yeah. Yeah. So let me ask you, Shani. So do you think that's pressure from us men or Hollywood or something like that?
Because we want to be attractive to men. Women want to attract men. And if we see you guys, going crazy over, well, now let's say Kim Kardashian because of the body that she has, then yes, some women are going to say, oh, well, let me get that body. Some of us go to the gym and work and we can't get that body. So, okay, let me pay for it. Oh, she got nice hips. Okay, I got to get a butt like that. Let me get to it fast. Jasmine Sullivan has a song that talks about, she actually has 2 songs. So on her album Reality, I think it's called Reality Show, she has a song called Mascara that talks about that. And the girl is like, look, while you in the kitchen cooking for your broke nigga, I'm at the gym working out, keeping my body tight. Because as long as I keep my body right, then he gonna take me to places that I can't pronounce. And you never know. You got to stay on, because there's new chicks popping up every day. So I never go out without my mascara.
Yeah,
okay. Got to keep it popping.
I'm just curious, because it's like me personally, I don't never put no pressure like that on my wife or in any relationship I've ever been in. I don't put no kind of pressure on the girl like that. No, I don't. I don't think so.
You do. Yes, you do. Let me tell you how you do it. Because you might not say that to Sherry. You might not be like, "Oh, Sherry, I want you to have this, 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 and this," because you love her the way that she is. But you get on here every other night talking about, "Oh, Kim K. Oh, she beautiful." So that's how it happens. No.
But I'm just saying, I don't take away from nobody's beauty though.
No. But I'm telling you, that's how that starts. If I got a man and he constantly telling me, "Oh yeah, babe, you're beautiful, you're the best, you're the greatest. I'm so happy I'm with you." But then I hear him with his homeboys always talking about K Michelle or somebody. When I hear that, it's like, okay, well, I don't look like K Michelle, so he gawking. He ain't going crazy over me. I'm just breaking it down to you like what's going on.
Good luck after this, bro.
I mean, I get it, but I'm just saying, like, put it this way. I'll never look like Denzel or whoever my wife, let me see. Hers Brian McKnight. She's a Brian McKnight. She loves Brian McKnight. I ain't gonna never look like Brian McKnight, and I ain't trying to darken my skin or trying to do none of that shit for trying to look like a Brian McKnight. You know what I'm saying? It's like I guess guys just don't think that way.
Yeah, y'all are different. Y'all are men. Well, I mean, some men do because that's where all that gluing the beard on and the man weave and stuff came in. But for the most part, like when y'all start getting fat and out of shape and got a gut and stuff, y'all don't care. Y'all just keep on eating and getting sloppy, and you still have tons of women coming after you. That a woman, get, she gain weight, she gets a stomach, and then. You got to hear all these.
No. We're gonna have to go with that one. Hey, audience, chime in on this one because that is so not true. Every man on here will tell you a woman could look like I don't care what in the club, and a guy will pick her up. A guy can't walk into a club or walk outside with no pot belly and all out of shape and crazy looking and walk up to a woman and be like, "Hey, what's up, baby?"
If he got money, he can.
How she know he got money?
I mean, he probably talking that game, telling her, but that's not the point. Yeah, so a man can pick up a woman at a club or bar and walk out with her, but at the end of the day, most women want something that's gonna be past. Oh, I'm just gonna hit this tonight. See what I'm saying? So
yeah,
it's and I don't know, maybe that's just me because I might think deeper than everybody else, but that's we want to get past the I'm good enough for tonight. Am I good enough for you to take on your arm when you have that what they had, the corporate awards, and you got to put your formals on. Can I be the eye candy for that, or you going to get somebody else? Am I just good enough for to walk out the club with? Am I meeting the parents? Am I gonna be at the company picnic?
No, you gotta do a lot to meet the parents.
Let's talk about that. Let's dive deep into that whole scenario on meeting the parents. Shawnee, you go first. How many men have you introduced to your mom while you were dating because you thought it had the potential to go somewhere?
Everybody meet my mama. I don't, that ain't. Now, if you meet my grandparents, if you met that, the test was meeting my granddad. If I took you to meet my grandmama and my granddaddy, that meant something. But my mama, everybody meet my mama.
How many people met your granddaddy?
2.
2
met my granddad. No, 3. 3. Because I forgot about that last one. He met my granddad.
What about you, Action?
No, everybody didn't meet my parents. I'll just put it like that. Everybody didn't meet my parents, and the ones that did, some of them wish they didn't. But because my parents is brutally honest, and that's why I get my honesty from. Because my parents will. If I took somebody to my mom and dad's house, they'll say it right in front of their face. This one ain't for you. This was not for you. They'll be like, I hope you just dating her because this one ain't for you.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking, like, I had a bunch of girls to meet my mama. And then my mama be like, nah. Or they'll do something. I have a weird, awkward moment, and she'll be like, I don't know about her, blah, blah. Yeah. She was always right. And matter of fact, overall, take it a step further, one of my best friends, he in jail now. He got life for murder.
Oh, but wow.
She always used to tell me, like, she's like, something about that dude. Like it's something about him. Like he was welcome in our home, but it was always something going on. And when I went away to school, it just got worse for him because I wasn't there. I kind of provided that balance because he knew he couldn't do that bull crap around me. And I would not know. I mean, I would know like there's something going on. This dude done scooped me in a caddy, scooped me in an excursion, scooped me in a Rover, scooped me in a Benz. We going to Oklahoma City in a Benz. Like, wait a minute, something ain't right. Thank God we turned around. But I just take it back to my mom. She had that third ear and that third eye. She was like, yeah, it was hard to. As
soon as you said he got life, he was murdered. The first thing that just popped in my head was Snoop. That's all. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, this
murder was the case that I started.
Yeah.
That beat came in my head.
That's what you write them. Do you write your friends?
No, when I went away to school, I took a different path. I had different interests, different friends, and we just kind of did like this because like I said, it got worse for him. He was doing other stuff, and like I'm like, no, don't come over here with that. You know what I'm saying? Mm-mm. So we just kind of went our separate ways, and it's very unfortunate because I'll never forget in 2006 when he was arrested, and he just got life. I think like in 12 or 13, he got life. So he's done. Like a very beautiful young man, a talented guy, and God bless him. I haven't talked to him. He came to visit me in Texas, and when I lived in Denton, Texas, when I first moved to Dallas from Chicago, I think like in 99, maybe 98, hung out, and then that's probably pretty much the last time I seen him. So, God bless him. But to my point, moms always, they got that inner thought. They usually be on point when it comes to friends and girlfriends and all that stuff. Sometimes they be wrong though,
Yeah, sometimes they are because.
No, I don't know. Bink wasn't.
Sometimes.
Stuart, what you talking about buying stamps in college? Bink wasn't buying no stamps. What I don't get it.
Yeah. I'm like, what are you talking about?
I tell you what, I be getting them stamps now though. I tell you that.
Elaborate on that, Stu.
As needed, when needed. When I'm looking up to get some stamps, we take advantage of that. But we damn sure wasn't buying stamps in college. I wouldn't. You talking about stamps to mail stuff or food stamps? I forget.
I don't know. Because I'm lost on that one on the stamp.
Yeah, I'm like,
yourself, fool.
Yeah, I'm trying to decipher that one. The only reason I think parents may know and sometimes don't know is because your mom knows you, and that's the thing about it. And because she raised you. Like if my daughters brought some shady person around here, I mean, I would be like knowing right off the bat, like just from my daughter's character to that adjust to that person's character. Like, nah, y'all just ain't gonna even blend together. Like y'all don't even get it. I don't even see you with that person. So I mean,
sometimes it's wishful thinking too, because I got into a situation. Because people felt like I was. People felt like
that was like a hiccup and half of a cough. I'm sorry.
But people felt like I was getting too old and I wasn't married and I didn't have any kids. And so all of that, we want some grandkids and, I want to see my great-grandkids. And when you go get married, and, well, this person is nice. Well, you should marry this person because of this. This is the person we want you to marry. And it's like, oh my God, for real?
Yeah.
And I said, I don't ever want to do that to my daughters.
Yeah.
I don't ever give them that kind of pressure. Because if you ain't ready, then should nobody be pushing you into that, especially with the business that we're in. Like that's hard.
Yeah,
it's hard. I think it's me personally. I think it's easier for you guys as men, but as a woman that's trying to, climb that ladder and do some things, it's hard to be with somebody.
Well, it's hard.
I get that. I agree with that. I get that.
Yeah, it's hard period. I mean, because in our business, relationships are hard period because we, especially like in the beginning of your career, when you are so focused in trying to get on, because everything's about getting on, and you spend a lot of time. Like I used to live at the radio station when I first started working in the radio business. I mean, I stayed there trying to do anything and everything I could. I didn't have time to be at home. I didn't have time to be focused on any relationships. I mean, I stayed at the radio station. I was sucking up everything that I could learn and trying to get on, So it's hard. It's just relationships in our business is hard, period.
Yeah, and even past that. Because we had a little running joke on the morning show that I need to shoot my shot. But like, truth be told, after we finish that show and I think about it, I was like, okay, I got to do all this stuff for the media room. I don't even have time. Like, I couldn't even give somebody the time.
Yeah.
Because I'd be like, well, wait a minute. I got to do this. Okay, call me back in 30 minutes. Okay, I'm going to call you back. And then I'm going to call you back, turn into, oh, I fell asleep. You so focused on your job and your kids. Well, yeah.
Speaking of which, did you get some rest today? Today?
Like, what's today? You mean like after midnight today?
No, I'm talking about yesterday when we talked. When we talked, and you was like,
I got the evidence right here. Hold on.
Yeah. Thank you, babe.
So this is what had happened.
Yeah, so, whatever.
When we got off, I scheduled some more stuff. I downloaded some videos that I found so I could schedule them. So when we go off, we have a constant, rotation. So we got music videos, we got a couple vignettes running, we got some bumpers running. So when we're not on live, something looks good on the channel.
Right.
So I had to do that. And then it's some other stuff that I got to finish editing. And I have to get it done by the end of this week. So that's the thing. Like, if I could duplicate me 3 more times, then I'd be good. But this week is just one of them weeks that I ain't going to be able to, But I look better today than what I did.
You look fabulous.
I hit her this morning at 8:00. I text her. And she texts me back. I was just like shaking my head.
Yeah, he's talking about you better be asleep. I'm like, nah, I'm up. I'm wide awake. I've been up since 5 o'clock.
Shit, when you are.
I'm like, you better not answer this text. And she answered.
Man, Bink, answer that one first. I'll go after you. Stu got a question.
Hold on, Stu. Hold on.
And I can answer that. As a woman, it's hard because this has been the what always happens to me. We have an event. I remember one time, Action might not remember this, but I remember all our little events. We were at Gigi's. This was Action's first broadcast there, I think. And that's when I had my J-Lo braids. I came in with the guy that I was with at the time. And actually, that was my first husband. Because I was married then.
Uh-huh.
Look,
Damn,
somebody
about that.
came up to me and said, you must be Wonder Woman. I don't know who this man is. Ain't never seen the man before in my life. And that turned into a 2-day argument. And it was, well, why them people be talking to you? Listen, I don't know these people. I just talk on the radio. I don't know them, but when they come up, I can't just be like, don't talk to me. This is my husband. And then that's probably why I can remember this so well because of all that happened. But you got on the mic. Oh, we got Wonder Woman in the house. She got her J-Lo braids looking good. Oh, man. 2 whole days. And after him, it was like every dude, when I try to bring a guy to something, it was always that. So I just stopped. I'm like, nah, I go to events by myself. Forget that. Because I ain't got time to hear, well, who was it? Well, why he talking to you? Why? Look, they see you with me. They see you. Right here. I can't hide you. I brought you with me.
Yeah, that say a lot. If you brought them with you, that say a lot. They need to stay in their place. I wish I'd have known that when I was younger. With me, it's just kind of different. Like, when I wasn't married, I didn't care. So let me just go to when I got married. But actually, in my case, I had been married or with this person long enough that she just knew what it was. And I ain't trying to be, like, yeah, that's what it is. But it really was. I mean, you've been with me long enough to know my personality, to know what I do for a living. Again, when I wasn't married, I didn't care. You get mad, then I see you whenever. I wasn't even tripping. Go home somebody else. Just being honest.
Yeah.
But if you let it get to you, it could tear you apart. You know what I'm saying? People, that's if you really care about somebody and they're not trying to see your side of it, and you trying to take away from what you do to please somebody. That's where a lot of people mess up. You know?
Yeah, I couldn't do that.
You taking away from what you're doing.
Mm-hmm.
But you're trying to pacify this person over here that really don't understand, who probably don't work a third as hard as you do. So
absolutely, ding, 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 ding.
Because
we had a falling out at church. Remember when you came for the girls for Carly's when you became her godfather, you and Mo. Remember we went to church? It was an argument that day about you. And then I done had to call Bink a couple times in the middle of something because somebody accusing me of having something going on with Bink.
That's been the ongoing thing with us. Like,
and I call Bink, I be like, Bink, tell him what he said. Da, 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 da. And Bink be like, Shawnee, calm down. Now tell him.
You don't want to be around Shawnee when she get mad. You don't want to
do
that. Especially not over something like that.
No.
Because motherfucker, I told you the first time. Shit. Let me call you back, Bink. As she hang it up, you hear this. I come back. Tired of this. And then hang up. When she put her emphasis on the syllables.
Yeah, man.
That country. Motherfucker, I told you. That's that country twang and that Dallas twang.
That's it.
And the frustration just spilling over in the argument for domination on the
Hey, Stu, how I did it, to be honest with you, like to be perfectly honest, because we got to be 100 in the break room. I was like Bink at first. Like before I got married, I didn't really care, whether you liked it, what I did or not. Because again, being in a position that we were in, I mean, it's just another one around the corner. So it didn't really matter. But when I got married, I found a woman that don't give a shit about what I do. My wife was making just as much money as I was, and she had her own career, she had her own life, and she had her own going on. She didn't care what I did. As a matter of fact, she never wanted to come to any of my events. Like my wife never went to the club when I was broadcasting live at the club. She never went there. She never went to any of my remotes. None of that. She never went to any of the functions that I had to do because she's not concerned about that world. She don't care about it. And she knew that was what I did for a living and how I made money. And that's what I did. But again, she was doing her own thing. So it was totally separate. So for balancing that out with her, it wasn't that hard because it's like she didn't care about what I did. She didn't care who I was. She didn't give two shits about this whole radio world that I was in, my status as a so-called local celebrity and all this other stuff. She didn't care nothing about that. Because when I came home, I was who I was.
Go take this trash out. You got my dinner ready?
Exactly. Exactly. When I came home, I was nobody. I was a nobody. So
and to add to that, not to cut you off, fam, but this is about you. To add to that, we were all together, I don't know, a couple of weeks ago, maybe a month and a half ago. We were all together at Action's house, and we call him Action. She calls him by his name.
Yeah.
And it's funny to hear that because you're looking like, who you talking to?
Yeah.
Oh. But, it's just, it's different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But, again, to your point, like, she like, no, that's That's who that is. Y'all don't call
Yeah.
me that. That's who that is. You know what I'm saying? So,
and has never called me that. Never. And we've been together for almost 20. Actually, it's been 21 years. And it's like, because I met her when I first moved to Dallas, and we didn't date when I first moved to Dallas, but we knew each other when she was one of the first people I met when I first moved here.
oh wow.
Wow, I didn't realize that.
Yeah. She you remember DJ Chase? She won something on the radio.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she won. When I first got here on the radio, DJ Chase was doing the Super Bowl party down in Miami, and she heard him say, she heard Chase saying he was doing the Super Bowl party in Miami. She called up to the radio station and said, asked, could she get some tickets to the party down there? Because she wanted to go to the party that Chase was doing because she liked the radio station. And I asked Chase, because she just called up to the radio station. And I asked Chase, I was like, Chase, you got some extra tickets? I got this girl on the line, said she want to go to the club with you in Miami. And he said, yeah, tell her to come up to the radio station. She came up to the radio station. When I first saw her, as soon as she left, I told Chase, I was like, dude, if I ever get to talking to that girl, I will marry her. I mean, off the bat, right when I saw her.
Did you get in trouble like that? Because you remember Action, the first one to give something away on 97.9 The Beat. He got on there talking about, I'm giving $100 away, $100 of my money. But I remember Pearl cussed you out so bad. I said, ooh, wait.
Oh man.
Because that's my money.
In the beginning, it was we was kind of wild at 97.9. So, but after that, we were just friends. Like, I gave her those tickets to the party, and we were just friends. We used to call each other and just hang out. And then, my manager and my PR person at the time said, y'all going to end up in a relationship. and we both looked at each other and were like, nah, not her. And I mean, I always felt like
you was fronting. You was fronting.
Yeah. I was like, yeah. I was thinking like, yeah. But yeah, we've known each other for like almost 21 years, and she has never called me Action, not one time.
Kathy says, how do you feel that she wasn't supporting you? Some men get mad about that, but I can answer that. She's very supportive. Very supportive. She just ain't coming to the other, and I get that, because if it were the other way around, I remember I dated this NBA player. It was messed up because I was an NBA reporter, so I was there most of the time. Yeah. If it were like, I wish that I would have been just in radio at the time, because I don't want to go to the game. I don't want to see all that and have to deal with everything else, because women are disrespectful.
Very.
If there was a club that you could reopen in Dallas, in the DFW, in Dallas Fort Worth, which one would it be and why? I know which one I'd open. Y'all remember Iguana Mirage?
I was across the street from where Park Avenue.
Park Avenue. Ooh, yes, I had some good times there.
Man, mine be Black.
That's the first club I ever went to.
Iguana
Mirage.
Yeah. Well, I would say Gigi's was nice, but Gigi's was small. I'd say Blackberries. Gigi's used to be the jump off though. Man, boy, Gigi's used to be like.
Yeah, Gigi's was ridiculous.
Yeah, Gigi's was fire, dog.
I mean, basically, and again, if you're just tuning in, we're talking about clubs here in Dallas, Fort Worth, where the show is based. I know we got people listening all over the country, but somebody asked a question about, clubs that we used to frequent when we were doing radio here in the city of Dallas, Fort Worth. But I can say this, I don't think, and again, I didn't grow up in Dallas, but, I know about, before my time, the U-Shays and the Dr. Rocks and the Starlight or whatever, and, the clubs and all that stuff, RG's by the Lake and all that, or RJ's by the Lake and all that stuff. But I must say, when the Beat launched in 2000, and we took ownership of Gigi's, and it went from Marie Kelly, then it went to the Night Show, and then it went to me and TDK for the next, I don't know,
100 years.
Yeah.
But my point is, if I had to open up a club, it would be that one, because I have personal ties to the owner who's like my mom, and just the camaraderie in there. Everybody was a star. When old boy from Family Matters came in there, we big upped him, but wasn't nobody like, oh my God, there's what's the dude name, the dark skinned dude?
Darius something.
Darius, whatever. When he came in, one like, oh my God, Darius, can I have a picture? When I brought little Scrappy in there, one like, oh my God, it's Scrappy. When me and TDK had the Young Bloods perform live on the radio, you know what I'm saying? We broke the FCC rules. They performed live on the radio. They kept it clean, but stuff like that. Look, Kiki, like all these regional artists that came to the club, Bishop Don Juan, Ice-T, you know what I'm saying? When they came to the club, people just showed them love, like what up, and they kept it moving. They wasn't bombarded with oh my God, okay, picture. And then to show you how, like, I was touched this night because the lady that worked in the bathroom, her name was Mama. And Mama was just like she was like your auntie from the hood, but no, your grandmama from the hood. She had no teeth. She wore glasses. She was short hair, but she cuss you out in a minute. You go in that bathroom because she was the bathroom lady. So whatever y'all be doing in the bathroom, and I would always help her with her bags and stuff after she leave. But Mama died one day, and that Friday, I was like, because I think I was talking to Mama, Miss Curl. I think I was talking to her about arrangements or something just to find out, how that was going. And it had to be maybe 06, 05, I don't know. It was before 08. But that night, me, TDK, and Stephanie, that has a lure out there by you in DeSoto.
Yeah, she be popping too.
We raised money for Mama's funeral that night. And when I tell you, listen to what I'm saying when I say this. We talking about GG's, North Dallas, Texas. All the hardcore people from all the hardcore neighborhoods and the beautiful women, they all come to this spot. I forget what capacity was, but we was always over capacity.
It was always over. Yeah, it was always over.
But when I tell you, I went old school and we got a bucket and we took that bucket around the club. Juju, if you're listening, I'll never forget what Fam Life did from Oak Cliff. Juju just
Juju's my man.
Man, he just went in his pocket. He from Oakland too, right? And don't y'all got an Oakland connection? Man, he just went this people. He went in his pocket, man, and dropped a stack inside the bucket. A stack of money. I don't know how much it was. But my point is, where else can you go and pass a bucket? I don't know if people took money out of there or not. But all I know is we passed the bucket when I started with nothing in it. When the bucket came back to me, when Stephanie brought it back to me, I think we had raised like $1,500-$1,600 for Mama's arrangements. And at the time, that was more than enough.
Yeah.
So when we talk about clubs, Stuart, when you asked about clubs, we were reopened. It was more than just a club. Like that money did something for me, not only financially, but, I was able to save that money and buy 2 houses, It was more of a rite of passage for me. And, those other clubs I worked for, the money wasn't right. The management wasn't right. I take that back. Chris Styles was awesome. Chris Styles was awesome. With me in action. At Chris Styles on Saturday night.
Yeah, Chris Styles.
We put so much of a dent on that night in the Arlington, Fort Worth area. We were always off the chain in there.
Yeah, but Gigi was like family though. Gigi. You walk in the club, Gigi made you feel good. Just off the break. Always made sure you got your money on time.
Took care. You ain't had no money problems.
You didn't have no money problems.
And I didn't have money problems at Chris Styles too. But the other clubs I've worked at, it was like hit or miss. Is this check gonna work today?
He also, even if you went on it, because like when I would come, when I'd walk up to the door, I wouldn't really make a big fuss. I'd be ready to pay to come in. He'd be like, oh no, come on in. Well, okay, Thank you. Because I ain't the star, but I'm here.
Yeah, Gigi's still cool. I see him all the time. As a matter of fact, because his daughter plays volleyball at the same school my daughter goes to.
Oh wow.
I don't.
And it shocked me. And it shocked me because I went into the gym one day and I was like, is that Gigi? And I walked into the gym and he goes sitting in the gym. As a matter of fact, I had to take a picture with him. I was like, dude, we gotta get a picture together. I ain't seen you in so long. And his daughter and my daughter played for the same school in volleyball. So he and to this day, like I said, he knew me and I hadn't seen him in years. Yeah. And he was like just cool, like, hey, action. And, you know what I'm saying? So it's like Gigi always treats you like family. Very cool people. Very cool people. Mm-hmm. Stone Trail's cool too, Kathy.
Yeah, Red was DJing there. Because I know like DJ my cousin, Red. Oh my God, baby. Tanisha and Tamra, they loved Stone Trail, baby. They had to get to Stone Trail. They loved Red. They'd tell me all about it. And when they closed, it was like we had to have a funeral in our text chat. Because she was just like, what I'm gonna do, what I'm gonna do, what I'm gonna do.
Yeah, man. It's been a lot of hot clubs here in the DFW area that have just come and gone. And you know, with our crazy governor, they getting ready to open back up.
Yeah, Park Ave wasn't bad. Like Park Ave, I remember. I like Iguanama Garage because I went to Iguanama Garage. I think I was 16, and Brian McKnight was playing there. He was doing a concert, and I told my mom. I'm just saying, Brian McKnight was there.
Why you got to bring a Brian McKnight?
I'm just saying. Brian McKnight was there. And I told my mom, I was like, Mama, I want to go see Brian McKnight. And she was like, well, where is he going to be? I said, he at this club called Iguana Mirage. So she was like, okay, I'm going to take it. I'm going to take it. And she took me. And she had 2 IDs, so she let me use one. and she said, nah, you gonna walk in first. So I walk up there first, give the man my ID, and he looking at the ID, looking at me, because we look so much alike. And he was like, you can't be 40 years old, but this is you. and my mom was like, snatch the ID and walk in. I did it and walked in. She took me in, got me right to the front, and I got to see Brian McKnight. And then when it was over, she said, let's go.
I know that's right.
Yeah, buddy. Get that Brian McKnight look.
And then Park Ave was hot. That's where that was the first place I met Puffy. Because he was there. He had some kind of party. I can't remember if it was through the beat or I was just there. I can't remember. But he had this party and at first, he was in the VIP and nobody was going up to him. You know me. Because I'm like, why we can't walk up there? What's the problem? I just want to say hi, and then once I did it, that started everybody moving. But he was partying, like he was up there partying, like welcoming the party. So that was nice. And there's some other things that happened at Park Avenue that were cool. But didn't it have another name? It wasn't Park Avenue. It was something else.
I always knew it just as Park Avenue.
Yeah, I did college night on Wednesday nights up there. I forget what year, but I did college nights. It was always Park Ave to me, unless they changed it when I moved.
Yeah,
I can't remember. And then Deep Ellum used to pop.
Yeah, Deep Ellum still pops. It depends on where you go to Deep Ellum. I love Deep Ellum because Deep Ellum is so raw. If you ever come to the DFW area, make sure you put Deep Ellum on your travel list. You must see Deep Ellum because that is to me, one of the coolest parts of Dallas, just to walk down there. It reminds me of being like in DC, being in the DC area, just being able to walk in and out of clubs. You walk across the street, hit another club, walk across the street, hit another club. I mean, that's just how DC is in the Adams Morgan area, U Street area. For my DC crew, you know what I'm talking about. Deep Ellum is just like that. So I love. And
it used to only be like $5 to get in, and a lot of times you could get in free. You get in the clubs free, and the West End was like that too. The West End used to be, but they closed it down. They had the karaoke bar. They had every kind of club you could think of. The hip hop, the R&B, the pop, the country, and you just go. But they shut, the West End down. But Deep Ellum, the last time I went to Deep Ellum, the only thing I saw that the Bomb Factory was open, and then they had Freebins. I like going there where people get up and they sing live.
What you mean, Kathy? You ain't never heard of nothing? You wasn't out there, Kathy. You wasn't out there, girl.
Speaking of clubs, you know who opened it up? Who already put their flyer out last night?
Oh.
The Blues Palace. He already got a flyer out. Is his name R.L. Griffin? The Blues guy. It's in South Dallas. We gotta go. He had the Hens come out. The Hens are these big old big booty women, and they come out and they just shake their butt on the stage. It's a hole in the wall.
Yeah. No. I gotta go support my man DeVille. DeVille is so cool.
Beamers. Beamers.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I gotta definitely go support my man DeVille. DeVille's doing stuff. He's always doing stuff and been doing stuff. So shout him out here in the Dallas area too as well. So
where is DeVille?
DeVille does what's the
Party Chasers?
Party Chasers.
That still exists?
Yeah, he's still the Party Chaser. But I think he's got his own club. I gotta look that up and catch him on social media. DeVille was one of the first people. He did my intro when I first got here to the Metroplex on the radio because
he had a song too. I forget the song he had.
Yeah, he had a song. Yeah, because he was one of the first people I got introduced to when I moved here to the DFW, and we met and we kicked it off, and I was like, dude, I need you to do my intro for my radio show, and he did, and it was cool, man. So DeVille's always been real cool people, but I gotta go support that once they open up this city back up. But I'm sorry, DeVille, if you listening, because I love you, but I ain't gonna go out in no COVID situation because his joints still be packed and they just be wearing masks, and I'm like, no, man, I can't do that. Can't do that.
Next week is definitely going to be interesting.
Very.
I bet it'll be a bunch of wrecks, a bunch of accidents. I hate to say that, but people gonna be out and not know how to act.
Yeah.
Well, here's where, and then we can look at it a little deeper. Here is where local leadership really needs to step up.
Yes.
Because regardless of what the governor is saying, each city, each neighborhood, each province, each section of town has local leadership. And although, as of next week, like Shawnee said, you can't make nobody put no mask on, but you can set the rules for your establishment in your part of town. And so I was reading, big retail stores, some, I don't want to say the wrong ones because I don't have the list in front of me, but they're still going to require you to wear a mask. But again, like I said yesterday, watch when people start trying to protest that, saying that their rights is being taken away. Just watch. It's going to be a big mess.
Oh, yeah, that FICA job I got.
FICA job.
Yeah, the one that takes out the federal income. That FICA job.
Yeah, if I was gonna say FICA be killing you. Woo, Lord. Yeah. I'm like, who is FICA?
Yeah, that FICA job. I got the email today from my boss. He was like, although the governor will be opening up the state next week, he's like, as far as we're concerned, we still will be wearing masks here, and we'll still be using following COVID protocol. And I was like, thank you, because he's like, I don't care. They're like, pretty much nobody cares what he's saying, and most people are going to still be wearing masks and doing their thing. Yeah.
And what happened to the governor? And I'm asking because I don't know. Like, why is he in a wheelchair? What happened to him?
He was shot.
What's that?
Oh, he was. Oh, okay.
Yeah, he was shot.
Like in a war or something, or in the army or something?
No.
Just on the street?
Yeah.
He
was walking before.
Yeah.
I didn't know. Every time I see him, I didn't know he.
Hey, Lucy. I
didn't realize.
What's up, Lucy Lou?
Hey, Lucy, how you doing, baby? Love you, Lucy.
Yeah. He got shot on some craziness. So that's about that. That's how I ended up in a wheelchair.
All right, y'all. Tomorrow. Oh, you said go ahead, man.
No, I was just gonna say, just real quick. Tomorrow, though, watch out for the government because tomorrow, that date that you were talking about.
That's why I was finna just go in on that. Go ahead and let them know what it is.
No, I'm just saying it's crazy to me that they shutting down the government and the government's business. And I'm like, but this ain't Black Lives Matter. This is not.
Wait a minute. They shutting down the government.
Yeah. Because of what Bink was talking about yesterday.
March 4th, QAnon. QAnon. How you pronounce it?
QAnon.
Yeah, QAnon.
Yeah, go ahead and explain it to him again, Bink.
I mean, I don't know what they do. I know they're an organization. And
I'm saying about tomorrow, the date about tomorrow.
So tomorrow is supposed to be the day that this organization, QAnon, is going to formally re-inaugurate the president. What that means, I don't know. How are they going to do it? I don't know. But they're supposed to go up to the Capitol and blow some stuff up. They're supposed to go up to the Capitol and act a fool. That's why the National Guard and them is still up there at the Capitol. And the fact that they shutting stuff down, shows me that the government, they scared. She's supposed to have everything secure. By now, you done had ample enough time to set up everything to meet the protesters there so they can't get near the Capitol, but you rather shut it down. That sucks. But tomorrow should be very interesting because they're supposed to be armed and everything. Yeah. But the FBI director was saying that it wasn't gonna happen. I saw him on TV saying something that it wasn't gonna happen, but we will see. March 4th is the day, and I think we found out that somebody said this in the comments yesterday, I think back in the days of slavery, March 4th was the day that the new president would be inaugurated. And then they changed it to February 20th. But this March 4th, tomorrow of January, tomorrow is supposed to be the day that President Trump will be re-inaugurated. So I don't know if they was trying to get it to Biden or what. I don't know.
No, but check this out.
Oh, go ahead.
No, he raised his prices at his hotel.
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah, they was tripping their joints. Like, ain't nobody coming here.
To go back to the Greg Adams, because Stuart and Kathy said a tree fell on him, so I had to look it up. So on he was paralyzed. No. Well, no, he got paralyzed because the oak tree fell on him while he was jogging from following a storm.
Oh, okay.
That's why he's in.
I thought he got shot. I just said he got shot.
That's why that fool making all these crazy decisions.
He got shot too.
I thought he got shot too. Because he mad. He mad.
I think the oak tree is propaganda. He got capped.
Yeah. No, tree fell on him.
Yeah, that's what he said. That's what he said. Ain't no tree. How a tree gonna fall on you?
Well, if you've never been driving this happened to me. Driving, the tree didn't fall, the branch didn't fall on my car, but if I was going a little bit slower, it would have got my car. But after you drive, after I was driving up under the tree, then one of the branches fell down. Maybe that's.
I'm sorry. Don't give me the line. I'm not originally from Texas. I don't know. I that was just something I heard when I moved here to Texas. He got shot. So I
thought he got shot too, but maybe I
didn't know.
I have no idea, Lucy. I don't care. As a matter of fact, I don't care what happened to him. As a matter of fact, something else needed to happen to him. Like he need to get voted out of office.
How about that?
He need to get voted out of office. That's what really need to happen to him. Yeah. But we got to get out of here. Big Bink's Break Room Podcast. Bink, get us out of here, sir, because it's almost that time.
Thank you to Kevin Kirksey, one of our sponsors. Thank you to JP Salsa. Thank you to the Star Girls. Thank you to Lavish Wink. Absolutely. What you got on today, Shani?
Today I am wearing hello. That's what I tried in Walmart. I tried to shoot my shot at a man in Walmart. I said hello.
Ooh, that's what it is.
Walmart, nigga.
Hey, already.
Walmart ain't what that is. When I did it, that's when I said, you know what? Shawty, you really got to get out, boy. You got to
go to Target. You got to step your game up. Go to Target.
Go to Target. Okay.
Speaking of stepping up, we'll see y'all tomorrow. Tomorrow, TikTok Thursday, right here on Big Bink's Break Room Podcast.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Hey, how you doing? Hey, what you doing? I be in the break room. I be in the break room. Hit 'em in the break room. What you doing?